Okay. So we are doing part 2. We've done part 1. So here we go. Thanks to Pauline helping me, and I'm just in love with this color. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? It almost feels like it's edible, like you could eat it. I don't think you can eat dahlias. Anyway, so cheers to the first part. This delicious G&T. Okay, so we've done the first part. You can put obviously all your trimmings in your garden for compost. That's what I do. Okay, so the second part, we've got our beautiful zinnias, which are in full bloom now in Cape Town. And so with these, so what you can either, you can cluster them. I probably will cluster them where there are little gaps and create some height. So so here I'm just going to put one in here, which is quite nice. So as you can see, I'm actually going to take the leaves off because I think that this look doesn't need leaves. It looks quite nice with just the color. So yeah, so you can look at that. So you don't want them to be flat, so you want them to stand out a bit further than the dahlia. So I'm taking the leaves off, I'm giving them a cut, and here's another one. I'm going to put another one in here. You can see between there. I'm going to put, trying to find that oasis. I'm going to put that in there. And that actually doesn't look great. I actually wanted to go in that gap. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you've got that there, and I'm cleaning my leaves. The zinnias, they've got like a hollow, and then it goes, it fills up here, but it's hollow here, so you've got to be quite careful in the way that you handle them. Okay, so there we go, and one at the bottom. I should actually be the other way around. So yeah, so these leaves, they almost feel like paper. They've got such a weird texture. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just popping these in where I think they're going to look beautiful. I'm actually not clustering them that much. I'm dotting them, and it just depends on your style of floristry, if you like things clustered, or it depends on the look you're going for. I think floristry is just creativity as you go along. You don't know what you're going to do until you start doing it. And then you're like, oh, okay, this is working. So, yeah, so I'm filling in the areas where there are no dahlias, those negative spaces, to create a little bit of color to add to the dahlias. Okay. So I'm just liking the shape. So you've got quite a flat shape, and then it goes up here. And it just happened as I was doing it. I didn't plan to do it. The flowers did it themselves. So you can plan it, but today, this evening, I'm actually not planning. I'm just enjoying. I'm enjoying the flowers, and don't really want to think too much. Obviously, when you get a brief from a bride or for an event, then it's a little bit more tricky because it needs to look a certain way. But when you do flowers for yourself, you can actually just do what you want, which is so nice. Okay, and then you know what, here I actually want to leave the leaves on, so I do. You know that you can have some that you keep the leaves on and some you don't. Okay, I'll turn it around now. Trying to get that oasis. Okay, so what do you think, Pauline?
I think it is really beautiful. It's so colourful.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that beautiful? It's like a
Creation
pastel
at its best.
zinnia.
Wow.
Okay, it's also just being gentle when you put your hand there to get your stem in. You don't want to hurt anything, and you still want to get your stem in the water. And because there's so many stems, you want to make sure you get it. And if you don't, you can always just have a little look to see, oh, there's a little spot, I can put it in. There we go. Yeah. And in terms of when you're cutting the heights, you know, the more you do it, the more you kind of know what height to cut your stem. It just becomes easier to know where to cut your flowers the more you do it. I'm really enjoying this. It looks so beautiful. And I mean, 120 rand for this. I mean, that is a bargain. And you can have fun. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to put another one. Okay, sure. I want to actually put it on the white and then bring it back again and put in the Scabiosa. Okay, so we'll look at both sides. So I'll just hold it. Pauline, if you can just film it. And then the second one you can do. But look at that. Can you see it on the white? Ooh. I've just got a piece of fabric. Can you see those colors? See the shape? It's a beautiful shape. And then I'm going to do it this side. And I mean, how easy was this to do? Okay. See the different shapes, some coming out the side. And then also, as you can see, we've covered the lip of the vase here with the bigger dahlias. Okay, now I'm going to add the Scabiosa. Okay. First of all, we have a sip of my gem. Here. Keep all these lovely stems for the garden. Okay. Oh, and these flowers are so fresh. Okay, so here we've got our beautiful Scabiosa. I mean, look at them. Aren't they just beautiful? And the bees love them. They were going crazy today. So here I clean the bottom stem. I can leave some of this over here if you want. I'll clean some and keep some on. And so I'm just basically, I mean, look at that. That bud hasn't even opened. I don't think it's going to open. I don't know if it's a male and the female. Yeah, this must be I don't know if it's a male and the female seed, but isn't it so beautiful? And then I'm just placing that there. Okay, and then here I'm just cleaning this so that it can fit in. And then I'm cutting off the stems. And I want to maybe get a little bit of height now. So I am placing these a bit higher. Can you see how beautifully it just finishes off the arrangement, the detail with the little grassy part and then the fresh white Scabiosa flower. It just adds that kind of fieldy freshness to the arrangement. Okay? Makes a difference.
Really, really beautiful.
Okay, let's see where we can put them here. So I'll put this. Sorry, I'm facing the other way. It's just hard to do it. Again, I'm just being gentle, making sure it gets into the water. See, I put that there in the front. And remember, you're always creating a flower arrangement for people to watch this way. So you can see we're not building the arrangement looking up with the beautiful flowers, but we're building them towards where the eye would be. So every flower is positioned in a place for my eyes or my friends that are going to see them, their eyes to actually look at. And so it's almost like a sunflower that faces the sun. In the day, you place your flowers in such a way that they're going to face people's eyes when they look at them. So you're not putting them facing up too high or down too low. You want to be able to see what you're doing. You want people to see your creation and how beautiful they are. Okay, so I think I don't want to overpower my arrangement with too many of these, so I'm not going to put in too many more. And these you can also cluster together. You've seen I've clustered them together. They look, so you don't want them to look too dotty, and so you can see that I have clustered the Scabiosa a little bit together, and I'll do the same at the back. Yeah, I don't want them to look too dotty. And so here I'm going to do one more cluster, probably at the top, a little bit more height. Yeah, and so I think it's almost done, and then we will take it back to the white background and see how it looks. If you don't mind doing that for me, you can maybe if I get the camera from you, and then you can just place them Yeah, that's the one. I think it's going to look beautiful. Oh, aren't they pretty? The most beautiful, freshest, summery flowers you can have. I mean, they are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And they're just down the road, which is so amazing. So that's the one. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the top so people can see. So that's the top. You can see I haven't placed that many flowers facing upwards because no one's gonna see them from that angle. Okay. Yeah, then you can maybe turn it around. Yeah, perfect. And then this is a whole different look to the arrangement. Yeah. Wow, really beautiful. These flowers. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Pauline. Really appreciate it, and I'm sure we'll be doing more.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Bye.